Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. In the last video, we had found several expensive but very heavy items, and I decided to bore the hell out of everybody by showing off exactly what's involved with dragging it all back to Balmora for safekeeping. But now we are back in the Urshilaku burial caverns, trying to find a bow that will prove to the Urshilaku people that I am worthy of becoming friend of the ashlanders. But before we do that, I do remember that there are several heavy items that I was waiting to collect. A helm, a shield. Ooh, almost. It's not like I don't have tons of charges on this belt, though. Mystery of the Talara. Doesn't give me any skill increases, but is still nice and expensive. We are only up to 223 out of 250 on weight. But also, you don't have to worry about a repeat of last time. Now, if I get too much stuff that's expensive but heavy, like, yeah, the helmet is 10 pounds and 15,000 gold. The shield somehow is only 9 pounds and 20,000 gold. If I end up taking another trip back to Balmora to drop off stuff, I will do it off camera. But now, wait. What is that? Oh, right. The Worm Lord. With his, heavy but not very valuable spear that actually gave us some issues. He had, wait a minute, he had potions on him. Potions I dumped off because they were a little heavy. You know, I'm going to take the telekinesis one back. But it looks like we're done in this section, and we already visited that one. Oh, I guess this might have been just a, like, side chamber. Where's my... Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, what the hell? A Nord Kairos. That's not too valuable. It has been a fair while since I last played, so some things are going to be a little somewhat new to me. There is like the little circle of exploration over here, so I can only assume that I have been there. Let me just double check to make sure. This does look pretty familiar. Yeah, there's a book up there, though. Oh, the response to Barrow's speech. I vaguely remember dropping that. Because, yeah, it was 4 pounds for 200 gold, which still isn't that bad. Alright, let me see if I can remember my hotkeys. Alright, there's my stamina amulet. Yep. Sometimes the world geography can be a little awkward to get around. Back to the Laterus burial. Oh, right. I was heading my way up there. And, found a side passage. Yeah, Kakuna burial. Like the Pokemon? And Kefka burial. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be glad that I have the levitation thing if I ever end up falling off of this. Well, my acrobatics went up. Oh yeah, I'm level 16/10 of the way through level 7. I really do need to take a rest at some point. Is that a person or a rock or a body or what's going on over there? The designers did like to hide things all over the place, so you always want to keep your head on a swivel, as they say. Is that... Oh, the Karma Burial. Juno, Fragile, Kakuna. I don't remember which of those I've been to. Alright, we have now made it to the Kefka Burial. Ooh, and here's another skeleton man. I really like this spear. Just immediately gnaw on his bones. You know what? I want to see what's up here. If anything. And it looks like there's nothing. Which kind of stinks. But, by the time I need that belt to levitate me again, it'll have recharged. I do have my Daedric longbow that I can use for sniping if I end up seeing a guy. Alright. There is a pool of water that doesn't... I hear a ghost. Alright, this area looks vaguely safe for me to take a quick dip. There is something down here. Ooh, shit. Drogue Curious. Kyrus. 27. Oh, it's the exact same thing I'm already wearing. That is a lot. I don't think it's that much money for the amount of weight it has. So, I will drop that again. Fight my way back out of the water. I'm very glad that later titles in the Elder Scrolls game did not lower your stamina when you were just moving at full speed. I don't think Oblivion even had a run function. I see a skeleton. Target resisted magic. Jesus, now I'm up to 17 out of 17? My spear went up to 57, I think I saw. I thought I saw another guy moving around in there. Alright, maybe it wasn't an actual ghost, and maybe instead it was just creepy ambiance. Consume some of his bones. Hello. Potion, technically alcohol, though it is still considered a potion. A Drogue Club, which is the favorite weapon of the 6th house. Nice. It might be somewhat of a waste to be using these particular arrows on random skeleton guys. 1 penny, 1 lockpick, 1 probe. Not a very good spear. And no armor that is better than what I have on me. I have definitely taken to eating the alchemy stuff straight off of the bodies. No other items around them. There's a shield, but it's chittin'. Alright, that looks like all of this section. Might be something on this side of the pillar over here, though. Oh, hello. Daedric darts. Less than half a pound for 4,000 gold. I think those are definitely going to be saved to potentially boost my money later. I mean, obviously, but you know what I mean. Saved for giving to the one of the secret vendors if I have to. Alright, Nordic Claymore. Nothing around the corner. This guy doesn't look like he has anything around him. Just the stuff. Part of his mummified body. Alright, so that looks like the end of this particular Kefka burial. Now, it is entirely possible that I am missing things on occasion, because the textures they're using on the ground or on rocks doesn't really lend itself well to allowing you to see everything that's going on. There's my stamina. He's got a glowing thing on him. Let's go see what he's got. A demon helm. 1.5 pounds for 800 value. I think I can swing that. See, that's what I mean, is that particular mummified body wasn't in a spot that was very easy to see. And ended up having a decent item on it. It looks like there's another body up here with an enchanted thing. There's a couple platforms up there that I'm going to need as well. Here we go. 16.2 pounds for 32,000 gold. Which is, yeah, 32,000. Resist magicka on self when used. That wouldn't be too bad, but I don't want to carry that much weight around just for an enchanted effect. So what's up here? We have glass greaves, which are now so heavy that I can't move. I want the shield, definitely. The pants are the same weight as the shield, but slightly less value. Oh, shit. Guess I'm just putting the books and stuff down. Is that enough? Yes, that's enough. Eat more mummy bits. Nothing in the urn. Angle it right. There we go. Alright, so now we are off to the Kakuna burial, which has some... I just saw a skeleton walking around over there. Can I get him? I hit him, I think. Well, I mean, obviously because it said target resisted magic. But he's not coming to fight me, which is a little disconcerting. Oh. One of the alchemy things I just picked up was water walking. Which is why now I am suddenly standing on top of the water. And it just wore off. I bet there's some good stuff up there, too. I guess I killed the skeleton in one hit. I'm just surprised. Oh, hello. Is that what I'm... Viper arrows, poison 3 to 7, shock 3 to 7. That is also 10 pounds worth of arrows, though. So, you get some weighty books. That is enough for us to move around. Good. No goodies there. Oh, hello, sir. I was just thinking to myself, it has been a while since I saved my game. I want... Do I have anything that gives me speed? Restore health, cure blight, fortify willpower and strength with the booze. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, so now I have a much higher maximum weight, which means I should be able to move a little bit faster. Which probably was a little bit of overkill. He also had spark arrows. Great. So I am probably gonna end up dropping something else. Get rid of the book. I don't think I need those. So now I've got 93 spark arrows. There's the other archer man. He has an arrow sticking out of him? And just normal spark arrows. 1 to 4. They would weigh 4 pounds? 1 to 4 versus 3 to 7. I think I'm going to leave those arrows for now. I mean, obviously, I'm probably not going to be sticking around this particular area too much longer. But in case I end up using a bunch of the arrows... Whoop, God, you know what? Time to fly. Alright, he has a steel halberd. That's not worth nearly enough for me to worry about it. More mummy victuals. Chitin sword. You know what? I am very glad I made this belt now. Alright, lock level 20 and just an unlocked chest. Daedra, invocation, shield, restore endurance. My endurance is currently fine. I have a feeling I'm going to end up regretting not taking that with me later on. Potion of silence wouldn't be bad. Spoiled cure disease. Another intervention potion. Which I suppose I don't really need intervention potions. I feel like there is something I should end up dumping off just because of how heavy it is. And if anything, it's probably going to be the helmet. Everything else is stuff I want to keep, though, you know? Alright, I think what I'm actually going to do is do another off-camera... another off-camera trip to Balmora, because there's quite a few nice items on me, and I wouldn't mind grabbing those other arrows to use for a while, so I will be right back. Alright, so I'm not exactly back in the Urshilaku burial caverns yet, but I do have to take a rest in order to get my magicka back up so that I can cast recall. And I figured that while I was doing that, I would also... Where is it? There we go, temp save. I would also end up leveling up. So, how do I rest? There we go. Resting here is illegal. Alright, so I guess I have to go use one of the beds upstairs. That's to Balmora. I believe that is her room. So this should be fine. Alright, rest until healed. In your dreams, a tall figure in a golden mask spoke to you. Lord Nervar Indoril, High Resdania, long forgotten, forged anew. 3 belied you, 3 betrayed you. 1 you betrayed was 3 times true. Lord Vorin Dagoth, steadfast liegeman, faithful friend, bids you come and climb Red Mountain. Beneath Red Mountain, once again, break your bonds, shed cursed skin, and purge the Enwa from Morrowind. I also forgot that I might get attacked in my sleep, so let's try again. You have ascended to level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion and inspiration. That also applies to playing video games, I guess. Personality is fine. I can always pay people to like me. I think I'm going to boost strength, and... I would like to boost speed, but all that really changes, I think, is how fast I move, so I'm going to go with endurance for more health and health per level and fatigue. Okay, and nobody attacked me, and I am once again level 7 out of 7/10 through the level. Also... I completely forgot that I don't think I get magicka back from resting. Right, so I'm going to have to swing by the temple in order to get my magicka back, which is just down the hill, so that's okay. But yes, I'm going to cut things off here once again and pick them up once we get back to... the burial cavern, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we are once again back in the Urshilaku burial caverns. I don't think there was anything in this particular chest I was after. The reflect might not be too bad, but eh. 3 pounds for 100 is not all that great. Restore endurance, I'll grab for the hell of it. Also, you might notice, well, I mean, you wouldn't really know, but I did make sure to repair all my armor while we were still in Balmora. And I dumped off all of the items we had on us, even that helmet that was only 800 gold and 1.5 pounds. I considered keeping that on me just because it's not a super heavy, super expensive item. I also dumped off the poison arrows I was using at the time because I figure we have more than enough cruel spark arrows to replace them for the moment. Alright, so we've got a little bit more exploring to do. I don't think there's anything in the waterfall itself. Another dead adventurer, which means more lockpicks and probes for me. For some reason he wasn't using the left bracer he had on him, and he's got another heavy and inexpensive... Hello, I see something on you. Scroll of Hellfire, which... That's going to be a decent amount of money for only a small amount of stuff. A chitin spear, which is not really worth it. More mummy meat. And... ooh, some other alchemy ingredients for once. Ooh, hello. Dispel 100 points in 200%. Oh, 100 to 200% in 1 foot on touch. So I guess I could use that to dispel some sort of a shield that somebody might be using. Demoralize, Frenzy, Fortify, and Restore Fatigue. But these are all nice and expensive for the weight of them. Nothing else up there. And I believe... Whoa. Yeah, that's the first one I checked because it's got the halberd on it. So let's safely get back down here. Now that's worn off, we can head... You know, it looks like there might be something back there. And I will grab those arrows just to have them. You know, let me save my game. And let me... Maybe there is some sort of a pathway. Well, shit. Hello. What do we have here? Devil Cephalopod Helm. 2 pounds for 1,700 value. Spell absorption and bound Kairos. A bunch of expensive gems. It is a very good thing that I decided to come back into this area after checking the map. Drogue wax is expensive enough to keep and not eat. At the moment, at least. Nice. So it's a very good thing that both... I had a levitate enchantment, and that I decided to take a second look at this waterfall, even though part of the rocks are clipping up there. But that is the extent of the Kakuna burial, and not a Pokemon to be found. I would like to play the, Have I been to that one? I might have. That might be the stack of books that I dropped earlier. Yeah, it is. But anyway, I would like to play the Pokemon games at some point. I didn't know there was Gold Canet there. But obviously they would be very long games. I think I checked all 3 of those. But I see a mummy over here that I have yet to check, and he has Amulet of Frost. Which 1 pound for 46 isn't the best, but it is worth it for the moment. Alright, my agility is lowered from eating that stuff. I do want to continue around the natural curve of this spiral, though. This is Kakuna, right? Yes. I don't see any more hidden bodies. That's the one I just checked out, I think. There's Juno. Yeah, it looks like these are the only remaining ones. Or actually, there might be something up there. Yeah, it looks like a big enough cliff that there's probably something hidden up here. Hello. Wizard Staff. 16 pounds for 10,000. Levitate 1 point for 2 minutes. Jesus. And Fortify Unarmored. So this would be a fantastic weapon for an actual magic user. A book called Silence, which increases my illusion. Locked chest. More scrolls. Always good to have divine intervention scrolls. And then more mummy food. I'm already almost maxed out on the weight again. Actually, let me go with a journeyman pick for this one, because 45 is pretty high. And more gems, nice. Alright, let me head back down. Alright, it does look like this should be the last of the burial areas in this particular set of caverns. But that is going to have to wait for next time because I am out of time. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.